Games, brains and head banging life here. Reaction time, being taught about music. Some good, some bad. I have no idea about this next one, Thornhill. Where do we go when we die? Explain.
It's the last song off their newest album, The Dark Pool, which I think came out late last year.
Maybe, yeah. It doesn't say when the album came out, but the single was premiered on October 2nd, 2019.
It's quite genty. You got those elements of metalcore in it. You got the nice. A lot of it's quite cleans. I think it's just best to just listen to it.
Okay, we'll do that then. Let's listen to it. Long build. Didn't expect those vocals. In a good way. Guess what? It stands out. Incidental metalcore. What the fuck? I didn't expect that. It's the rapture. I think it's important for me to remember in context, you said this is the last track on the album. Because for me, I'm like, no, where's the energy? Bring that back. But like, imagine in the context of the album, this probably fits quite nicely. What are you doing that for? You ain't singing. That's not your vocals. I mean, you know what I mean? It is, but it's been put fucking through computer. Stupid. Such a shame. Shut up, mate. Shut up. I want to hear the drums. Fuck's sake. That actually pissed me off. Because it's a really good song. And that kind of takes a massive downer for me. Elaborate video. That's a look, isn't it? I still can't believe his voice is excellent. Why would you fuck around with it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, his voice is more than powerful enough to do all the work on its own. I like the storytelling in the video. I like it's that you get that story told over it, you know. Oh, I mean that was excellent. It was excellent. It's just that one thing that sticks on my craw, man, which I said during it. I just cannot fathom why you would do that to a person who has a great voice in normal circumstances, and then for that one segment you were like, yeah, let's put a fucking filter over that. Let's do this, and as well they dragged it out, and you got this really heavy bit of drumming. And I couldn't hear it because all I could hear was a stupid-ass vocal effect.
Yeah.
That was really frustrating. That really annoyed me. It annoyed me because it was really fucking good, I swear. Like, really good. The slow bits, I think, were drawn out one or two a little bit too long. Like, I felt like, we kept that a bit shorter and then kicked back in. Would have been better overall. But then, like I said, as I said during it, I'm trying to keep in the context of this is the last track in an album. This probably fits perfectly.
It really
like it does, like that slower bits and all that for what you get across an album. As a metalcore song, it's a very, very good song. There's nothing there that's setting the world alight.
No.
Like nothing that's going to change the face of metalcore. But it's a young band, clearly, from the Australian scene. That's no bad thing. That, you know, we need more bands to come up and step up and be the future. And, you know, at 689,000 views, not exactly short on love, or at least that front. I mean, even the ratio of likes to dislikes is incredible. It's just, I'd want to hear more. I would want to hear more. I'd be a little wary now just because of that segment. And I know it's such a small part of that song, but it really fucking annoyed me, particularly as I keep saying, how good are his vocals?
Yeah,
the dude can soar. The dude can soar. He's pulling shit from his goddamn stomach. He's pushing it up, diaphragm, all the way out, and he can sing. And you're like, yeah, but we don't want that. We want to put this across it instead for this bit. And it's like, that was stupid.
It could have stood alone with just his vocals.
Absolutely.
The vocal effects.
And it would have been fine. I still would have been like, I want to hear those drums, because those, you know, and the drums, talking of which, were one of the highlights of the track for me, you know?
Still had this kind of genty guitar because you had the lead and then you had the rhythm guitar, which was like really low and
it's also worth noting that they're quite heavy on the bass. It's quite noticeable how often they wanted to not necessarily put it front and center, but have that bass drum. Sometimes you could hear it quite clearly. There was a segment where I was like, oh, that's kind of fuzzy, and I was like, bit feedback, like just on its own, where it was like a little rumble going on, which was quite unique. That's not something you get all the time, particularly in metalcore. So there's lots of little elements in the track that makes this band stand out, I think. My one sort of complaint, as I've said, I'm not going to repeat it, I don't think detracts from the fact that I'm like, Thornhill, I'll keep an eye out for them in the future. Yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?